What's happening? Right back at you, bitch ass niggas. Nothing nice. Nothing nice. I'm looking at titles. I be jotting shit down. You feel me? I be jotting shit down on my way to work. You feel me? It's been a while. They try to stop a boy from eating. The whole concept is disgusting anyway. It is what it is though. You feel me? They're just jealous. Bitch, why you jealous? Why you petty? You just jealous. It feels weird just even coming on this side now. Like I haven't been here in like 3 days. It's almost a week. You feel me? It feels like it. Feel me? But we gonna figure it out. They wanna linger you on and shit like that. It's just the string of theory and all that like that. You feel me? To keep you lingering on. The unexpected of not knowing is what they're trying to use. The suspense of it all. It's a movie, y'all. Welcome to my scene in this chapter called life. Huh? You feel me? Of course, everybody always know. That's fine, my G. God damn. Of course, everybody always know. I just don't know. I just go into this. You feel me? The truth be told, it is what it is. They want me to, like I said, man. They don't want me to prosper. They want Jeff to fail. They want you to be failing. That's my phone, my favorite, my alarm clock. Feel me? Yeah, that little nigga. This nigga look like a faggot. As a man think it, so is he. You feel me? You gotta be careful of these niggas. They be having wicked thoughts, which manifest into their behavior. But that's not what we ought to talk about. I'm just grateful to even be on this journey right here, coming here. You feel me? There's just a lot of jealousy. There's a whole lot of jealousy going on out here. You feel me? A root of me. See what we working with. Feel me? Then try to be active. Bitch, you jealous. Why is you jealous? Bitch, you petty. And we out here, feel me? It got a sad gloom to it. The atmosphere, yeah, it looks sunny outside. I'm talking about the atmosphere. You know, we have a great effect on the atmospheres around us. Doesn't matter what the sun said. Once the human atmosphere overrules all. You feel me? The way we feel overrules the environment that we actually in. Now, remind you, the environment has a lot of power too. But the way your atmosphere, your perspective on how you see things will overpower the environment that you're in. And it's a fact. Feel me? Your perspective can overpower your nutriments. You feel me? That's why some people can eat McDonald's each and every day of their life and never grow fat. And somebody will eat it and be big as hell, whole whale out here. You feel me? So it's all based on your perspective and how you see things. How strong is your mind? How do you perceive things? How do you overcome things? You feel me? I know their whole objective is to make me mentally fatigued where I don't want to continue to go on. So they can use me as an excuse to the things that they want to do already. You feel me? They want to drain me. They want to strip me. They've already been trying. Feel me? They've been trying to even stop you from coming to work physically. They've been attacking the body physically. Now they're trying to, they've been attacking me mentally now, but they're focusing more on the mental part and try to drain you physically. They want you to just give up. They want you to just throw up your hands and be like, oh God, I quit, type shit like that. They want to strip that away from you. You feel me? They want you to be the one that just give up. Cause everything else that they try is like, God, we done degrade this guy. We done stripped him of his dignity. At least that's what they think. Disrespected him, lied on him, put him in certain situation that's very uncomfortable. You feel me? These are all methods of trying to drain you or your physical mental. They're trying to strain your mentality. They want you to even they do that in a way where if you was to even have a thought, your body wouldn't even move to the thought. You feel me? You want to be in a place when you have a good thought. You see me? You train yourself when you have something that comes to your mind, you get up and do it right away. Now, when you sit there and contemplate on what you're doing, how should I do that? I don't think I should do that. And he's like, give me like 5 more minutes. This is a mental strain. Your mind is at a point where it doesn't even believe that your body's capable of doing the things that it's thinking. That's a mental strain. The mental strain is basically you having the will to think what you want to do or what you want to think, but you just can't do it. You can't move yourself to doing it. You feel me? As a man, think is so easy. So you can think great thoughts and everything else like that, but if you lazy, then it's just not gonna manifest. You have great lazy thoughts. Word up. It's like, yeah, you have these thoughts, but then you have doubts with the thoughts that comes with it. You feel me? Yankee. They want to call me a Yankee. Yankee means the foreigners always want to separate themselves from what they already in. So they might call you a Yankee and try to separate themselves and make you seem like a Yankee's an American, basically. So they make you seem like, oh, you a Yankee and everything else, and try to separate themselves through name calling and everything else like that. But it does not work because at the end of the day, we all live like a Yankee. So how can you call somebody a Yankee if you're in the country of a Yankee? It doesn't make sense. It never did. It's like, that shit don't make no sense. It just don't. You can't be in another country and tell yourself that you're not part of the country, that you want to separate yourself and be like, this nigga's a Yankee and he's a, and this, that, and the third. That shit don't work like that, man. What's wrong with you niggas, be? They scared to come outside. So the mental straining, that's what they do. They drain you. They strain you. It feels like the fourth quarter. It feel like 3 overtimes. And your day just started because it's like you've been mentally drained. You constantly battling one person after the other. How does one person have the strength to even move on? You feel me? When they deliberately. This is all deliberately, you feel me? They do, yeah, it's crazy. They mentally strain you. It's according to your awareness too. The dumber you are, the better it is, because you probably miss most of the mental strain because it'll just be something that you just missed. Be like, oh shit, I didn't even get that part. Okay, you feel me? But the smarter you are, the more you get when people are trying to play you. You be like, yeah, these niggas, they always trying to play you type shit like that. But it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't strain yourself. Do not buy into what they're trying to sell you. Tell them boys they better play. They scared to come outside. Let me go across the street, man. There's too many activities going on this side of the road. Feel me? Too much activity. Too much activity. So you just gotta be careful how you move out here, type shit like that, because they're just jealous of me, man. They're jealous of you, they're jealous of me, they're jealous of us. You feel me? It's the mental straining. And I'm not, when I say I'm not talking about a specific group of people in particular. I'm talking because they're very diverse in the hate. Feel me? They come in all colors and forms. They're American, out of American, they all kinds, all around the world type of shit. So don't ever think that it's one person that I'm talking about or one particular group of people that I'm talking about. Don't assume that. You feel me? These are the same people when they do something to you, they be like, shh, 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 don't say nothing. Feel me? But it feels good to be out here. Look at the sidewalk. Look at it. Feel me? This is my view. My view behind me. Feel me? The hell? You have to understand what's going on. They're trying to mentally drain you. Another young boy who ain't got no manners. These young niggas privileged. They just have you. There's no need. People have to understand this as a young boy sometimes. The attitude that you have to be able to back that attitude up. You need to be careful of how you express yourself sometimes because you have to be able to back it up. You feel me? You have to be. It's great responsibility for a person who has a lot of attitude. You feel me? You have to be able to back it up. It's one thing just being in your car and just talking shit, or being behind a group of people and just talking shit, or having a community back you up and everything else like that. Because you can know you gotta hide amongst this people to feel like you safe. Everybody know that, but I'm out here. I'm at work, man. You know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna go check something real quick. I'm trying to get two jobs. They trying to take one away from me. They only want me to have one. And it's like, you trying to get two, nigga? I'm like, yeah, I wanna feel I'm up for the challenge. Like, why don't put me to the test? Don't tell me I can't do it. Put me to the test. They scared to come outside. But they try to mentally drain you. Feel me? You can't allow that. How do you mentally become strong and know how to fight these things? Hold on, let me check this real quick. How you doing? I wanted to speak to Juliana.
Julieta?
Julieta. Yeah.
She's not here yet. I mean, she should come within the next 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
I know. The thing is that I went to go take the drug test and everything else, and I guess they put in the background check. I just wanted to know what's the next procedure. What am I supposed to do next and everything else like that.
Oh, you could just give her a call.
I did, but nobody really picked up. So you think I should just? What time you think is the best time to call
You know what? Here. I'll make sure to give it to her. Put your name and then the best number to reach you at.
You work overnight?
Huh?
I said you work overnight?
Overnight?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
No,
always
I just
here
come in early.
Man, that's good. You must have been.
I think the next step is just waiting. They just have to wait till your background comes back. And that's pretty much it. But with everything how everything is right now, sometimes it takes longer now than in the past. Yeah. They don't work the same hours. The place where your background check gets all so
I just wanted to see if
but I'll give that to her and then so she can give you a call later on today.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
What's the best time to reach you?
That's a good question. After 5 p.m. Because I work from 8:30 to 5. So
okay, so before 8:30 then, right?
Yeah, before 8:30. She could just leave a message. She could call me anytime, just leave a message. Okay. I definitely get a voicemail.
But to reach you would be after 5, huh?
Yeah, after 5.
Okay. Alrighty.
I appreciate you. Thank you
Uh-huh.
very much.
No problem. Okay.
Oh, like that. But I have to edit that last part out. Back to the topic at hand. You feel me? Tell them what they better play. It's hot outside. Feel me? I don't really have a topic. I wanted to talk about mental. You have to protect your mentality, your mental. People who drain you, sometimes you just gotta give yourself a break from people who drain you. You feel me? Now, I mean, it's easy for me to talk about how you get drained mentally. You feel me? It's easy. But I really want to talk about how do you strengthen your mind mentally? What are the things that you have to do, or what are the requirements that you have to do to strengthen your mind when it seems like all hell is failing around you? You have to understand, man. Whenever it looks like it just look hopeless. You feel me? Sometimes it just look hopeless. It seems like, damn, there ain't no way I can overcome this thing right here. You feel me? Sometimes it feels like that. You just gotta like believe. Like you have to believe in yourself. You have to take a breath. You feel me? You just be. Because when you're stressing out and everything else, it seems like everything is moving fast, but it's like really nothing is really moving. You just got to just breathe in and breathe out. Relax yourself. You got, but it's still gonna be it. Don't worry about nothing else. All you have to do is just focus on your breath in the now. He just wanted me to see him. So good. Feel me? People just. This is one of the mental strain that I'll be talking about. Just constantly nagging, and people feel like they gotta put in their initiatives on the things. Like it's just people. You're gonna have people who are competing with you, right? And when you find out, the more you become aware of your surroundings, you have to remind you, with great knowledge comes great responsibilities. So once you become aware of your enemies and the people who are competing against you, and just the flying monkeys and people who just don't know any better and just joining the crowd, you feel me? The more awareness that you become, the more strain it take on you mentally, because you carrying a lot on your shoulders. So it becomes very stressful, and you drain yourself mentally and everything else like that. So do not dumb yourself down in any form of shape. Do not dismiss the ability for you to pick these things up. Embrace it. That's why you got to focus on your breath. You focus on your breath in the moment. Be like, relax and just focus on your breath. Like, don't even think about what's going on. Don't even think about it. Just focus on your breath. Just focus on that. Because once you get hold of the focusing of the breath itself and focusing on it now, then you can get to move forward and separating each situation and seeing how you can move forward. You feel me? Focusing on the breath is like organizing your problems and organizing your thoughts. Is imagine an office table where you have all these problems and you have paperwork on top of paperwork and it's scattered all over the big ass office table. Now focusing on your breath allows you to basically organize each problem and put it in this neat file cabinet. It's you just separate each unique problem with the focus in them. That's what the focus of the breath does for you when it comes to your problems and everything else like that. It allows you to relax and you see things from a much like calmness point of view. It sounds like I'm saying common. No, it's from a get the fuck out of here. Yo, it allows you to see the problems is still gonna be there because you have to tackle it and everything else like that. But it allows you to see it from a calmer point of view instead from a chaotic point of view where you panicking and it's like you're gonna do some bullshit if you allow this shit to happen. So it allows you to see from a much calmer point of view, and it allows you see it from a logical point of view so you can get to tackle the problems without you having to rush through it and panicking and knocking things over and, you feel me, fucking shit up more and adding more problems to a problem that was much more solvable. You feel me? Like my situation, you know what I mean? When I was so-called suspended and everything else like that, where people violated my rights and everything else like that, where I had to where my problems have been disregarded. You feel me? They literally just disregard my problems and they looking at the problem at hand. It's like you looking at a tape, and instead of looking at the whole tape from the beginning, you started to look at the tape from a point of view that resonate with your agenda. So they disregard the beginning of the tape and started what they disregard the start of the tape and started at where they wanted to begin at. You feel me? And from there they continue on. And you're like, well, what happened to the previous recording? Well, no, we're not talking about that. That's not important, but that plays into the story. Well, we want you to tell the story without including the beginning, the start of the tape. But it's like, you feel me? So these are things that you just gotta, like, understand and accept your situation. I'm not saying it's right, but understand that this is what is going on right now. You're in a position, you have to understand your position itself. You have to understand your position, take your position and hold on to it. You feel me? And that's what I did. In that situation, I'm like, all right, cool. This is how we gonna play it. And I'm still gonna tell my story, but I understand that the playing field is not fair. You feel me? And you gotta move on accordingly from that. You feel me? Because when you brought your situation forward, they didn't take the same initiative to look into these things the way they took initiative to look into something else. You feel me? So you just gotta understand these things. You got to be mentally focused. Just after you focus on your breath, the next thing for you to do, I said, focusing your breath allows you to separate the paperwork. Basically, allowing you to separate the paperwork is another. I do things in my own language because I speak the language so I can understand it. I can understand my problem. But meaning, when I said allows you to organize the paperwork, meaning it allows you to take ownership of your own problem. So first you focus on your breath. Second, you take ownership of what is going on. Even though it's not your fault and everything else like that, you still have to take ownership of it because it's in your life. It's in your present. So you have to take ownership. You feel me? I know for a fact I'm not guilty. But at the same time, they're painting me as the bad guy. So I have to take ownership of the problem that's at hand right now. What can I do as a person to move forward? Feel me? These are the things you gotta do. So first, relax yourself, breathe in, breathe out, take hold of the moment. I understand that you have a lot of people against you. Feel me? It's a lot of haters out there. They're jealous of you. Feel me? That's something that you ought to be proud about when you have people that is in higher position and lower position and in between position that's jealous of you. You feel me? So you just have to understand that. Don't ask. I know people be like, begin with why. Don't mean it's over. Like after you begin with why, what else you gonna go? You gonna keep saying, but why? But that's some low kid shit. Fuck a why. You feel me? You just after the why has already passed a long time ago. People will be asking why for years. You don't need to be on the why stage. No, because shit, nigga. We get asked why, but why did God create the earth? But why would somebody want to create God? And the question keep going. Stop. Nope. No more questioning. None of that. We already know what it is already. You've already accepted your faith. Accept your position that you in. You feel me? Because life is all about positions that you in. It's all about moments in time. So we've already accepted our position because we focus on the breath that we in. We just Musa, just relax, breathe in and breathe out. You feel me? By relaxing and breathing and breathe out, you controlling what you can control in that moment. And the only thing you can control in that moment is your own breath, my nigga. You feel me? Just breathe in and breathe out. Control your own breath. Once you have control of your own breath and know that you can relax yourself and you don't let this problem, because once you allow a problem like that to consume you, it is controlling your own breath. You understand? Because you breathing, being mad, motherfucker. But you're not even controlling your own breath. The problem and the situation is controlling your breath. That's why I say you always gotta start with your breath, because you're just thinking, oh, another breath. Like, come on. No, your breath is you taking ownership. You're like, okay, I'm controlling how I feel. I am controlling the moment that I'm in right now. You feel me? I'm taking control of my breath because the situation is not gonna control how I breathe right now. So yeah, that's you taking ownership just by just that one simple act. You might think, oh man, this is nothing. It cannot help me. You have to try in order to see whether it's going to help you or not. It's going to help because now you're taking control. You're not even you're not even speaking about your problem, but your problems is laid out right in front of you, something that you cannot escape. That's why I say you sit at a table and it's a whole lot of work, paperwork and everything else like that. It's unorganized all over the place. You controlling your breath, but you see the paperwork, your problems right in front of you. Now you're seeing it from a different perspective now. You feel me? On a controlled breath. You controlling your breath, which allows you to see the problems and be like, okay, I can control that. Don't just jump right into it. Because sometimes people do get out, even myself. I get excited when I start controlling my breath and I start seeing the problem. I jump right into it and be like, oh shit. Okay. That was a snake. That was a snake. That's crazy. I wish I could have just seen it. It did look like a snake. Anyway, I gotta watch it because these niggas trying to hurt you on the low. Nah, that shit good. They be wanting people to kill you. Shit, they be like, they send coyotes. Nah, they try to send the snakes after you, so you gotta be careful. You feel me? You just gotta be careful. I'm waiting for that red car to pass by because I'm always doing a turn. You feel me? So you gotta control your breath because you have to understand. I'm speaking to myself at the same time too. Well, I'm actually speaking to myself. If you can resonate from me, I have to understand that I have a lot of people that's against me. You also have a lot of people that's for you, but you focus on your problem and see, okay, I have a lot of people against me right now. So, and the people are a representation of paperwork. If and we put it in the office setting because we have to diffuse the importance of the situation itself. Because you don't want to. Who the fuck? Hold on, yo.